Welcome to Geopolitical Horizon. Today, we're going to look at the situation in India. So in recent days, we've seen increasingly massive protests across India. And why is this happening now? Well, on December 11th, the Lok Sabha, which is the Indian parliament, they passed the so-called Citizenship Amendment Act. So what is the CAA? Well, the CAA enables all non-Muslim minorities in Bangladesh, Pakistan and Afghanistan to become citizens of India. Well, that is enraging the 200 million Muslims living in India. They amount to approximately 15% of India's population. Well, it's not only enraging the Muslims living in India, but it's also creating increasingly difficult relations for India with Bangladesh and Afghanistan. Everyone knows that India already has very difficult relations with Pakistan, but it would have been in India's interest to create better relations with Bangladesh and Afghanistan, because India's interest is to enable and strengthen its relations with neighboring countries in the region so that India can promote infrastructure, trade relations and economic growth for its people. Well, that is probably going to become increasingly difficult now. To see that India's trade relations with Afghanistan and Bangladesh are going to improve at this point is not easy to see. And on a larger scale, on a geopolitical, on a global scale, we know that India, the United States and Japan wanted to counter China's One Belt, One Road strategy. Well, these kind of Hindu nationalist policies, as we've seen the Indian government pass this year, is not creating it easier to develop larger trade and infrastructure policies for India with other Asian countries. Therefore, this is going to hamper economic development and is also going to prevent the economic growth which is so important for India at this point. Because India's economy is struggling and the economic situation currently in India is very challenging for a lot of people. We're probably going to see continued protests across India, so we need to monitor developments as political and security risks increase when we see these protests emerging. So thank you for joining. See you next time.